Hi friends, today we're going to have a very interesting tarot card reading called The Bird and Fly. And if you're watching this video now, it means that you need this very scenario to clarify the situation in which you are. Also, thanks to this reading, you can get an answer to your question. The questions may be totally different. Perhaps you are invited to participate in a project and you don't know whether you should start. Maybe you have a trip ahead of you and you want it to go in the best way. Or maybe you just need to talk about something very important to a loved one or a colleague. Relax, let go of your thoughts and think only about the matter on which you want the universe's advice. Though these cards, the universe gives you advice on what to do, what to pay attention to, what obstacles may arise, and what will help you cope with them. Examine each card carefully. Feel what the cards are telling you. In spite of what I say, you can discover more information to yourself. So, let's do the reading. What does the first card say? The first card tells you the situation you are in right now. Look carefully at the card. You are sitting on a throne. The throne is held by two strong men. This indicates that you have very strong support right now. It may also indicate that you yourself are a very strong girl. You have an inner strength that helps you cope with issues that arise. Most likely in this particular case, as I see it, you're a very strong person yourself and you have a support. And if it's hard for you right now and it seems like no one supports you or understands you, that's not really the case. And then we open up the following cards and see who exactly is helping you. What I can say from this card is that no matter what your issue is, you never have to worry. Everything will work out in the best way for you. It may of course require some effort. We will see this also in the cards. Now I will open the following cards and you will find out who or what is your support. Look at the second card. This is you, and behind your shoulder stands your guardian angel. Now you know for sure that you have the support of a higher power. In his hand he is holding a bandage that he took off you. This indicates that in order for your plans to be successful, you need to realize some of your energy. This will allow you to move forward. It is likely that you have a lot of different responsibilities right now. You also have some unfinished business. You have a lot of plans of some kind. Think about this. Pay attention to the things that press you. Such plans and commitments must be abundant. If you can't implement them now, then you need to give them up. Maybe you have some plans that you are constantly putting off until later. What you put off for later is necessary to either implement or throw away. You will be free from unnecessary commitments. You will gain energy. It will allow you to do what is truly important to you right now. Look at the next card. The next card tells you that there is someone near you who is willing to help and support you. Think about who you are talking about. It can be either a loved one or a partner at work. In order for this person to become your ally and a reliable partner, you need to turn your attention to the desires of this person. Usually we think about what we want to achieve from other people, but we don't think about what they want. Because of these problems arise. One person driven by his own interests wants to get something from the other. The other is thinks differently and wants to achieve his own. Therefore, in order to attract the attention of a man, you need to show interest in him. Talk to the person about these goals, plans, desires. Talk to the person about himself and his interests. This will help you build a relationship with the person. As a result, he will become your ally in your case. And if it's a loved one, then he will see your interest in him and want to give you his attention and his love. Everyone has an inner world and an outer world. Now let's see what is going on in your inner world. The card tells you that you are having a hard time. You are depressed. You may be overwhelmed by feelings such as fear, anxiety, or doubt. Perhaps you are dissatisfied with something and are judging someone, or maybe you are feeling guilty or inferior. You need to get rid of all these negative thoughts. Get into order in the house or workplace. Arrange the furniture in a new way. Get rid of old and unnecessary things. Useful and dear to you, arrange carefully and tastefully. You will immediately feel a burst of energy and the joy of life. The best cure for depression, creative work, and do something that will give quick results. Cleaning the house and throwing out the trash is very good to get rid of the negative energy, so you can clean not only your home, but also your world. Each person, by his thoughts and actions, creates his world and lives in it. Your world becomes what you imagine it to be. If you think the world is cruel, it will be that way for you. If you think that all the good in the world comes with a lot of hard work, you will have to work hard. The more negative thoughts you have in your head, the darker your world will be. So you urgently need to get rid of all negative thoughts. As I said before, you are a strong girl and you have support. So everything will be all right for you. Now let's see what is going on in your outside world. How interesting! Look, your guardian angel is with you again. You have a very strong protection and support of your guardian angel. Be sure to thank him for that. He is taking care of you. Your affairs are not as bad as you think. You need to think about your guardian angel now, just knowing that there is a being who cares for you will give you extra confidence. You have no idea what problem he is protecting you from. Think about the success you've had and thank your angel. If you are lonely or have some difficult problems, tell your angel about it. As long as you believe in your angel, he exists. As long as you believe he cares for you, he will care. The more sincerely you love your angel and thank him for all the nice little things that happen in your life, the stronger he will become and the more help he will give you. Now you have very strong protection against external forces. Don't forget it. Let's look at the next card and see what else is going on in your outside world. You see two people facing each other. This card indicates a confrontation. Perhaps you are comparing yourself to someone else. Perhaps someone wants to influence you and your decision. Someone is telling you what to do, and you don't want to do what they tell you to do. Perhaps you are not worried about what others will think of you if you don't do what they would like you to do. You don't need to compare yourself to someone else. You are a self-sufficient person. You also don't need to demand anything from others. One very important rule to remember is, let yourself be you and let others be others. Following this rule, you will get rid of many problems.
You just need to choose your credo and live up to it. You yourself can succeed in any case and solve any problem in your favor. You don't have to follow generally accepted standards. Take for yourself the right to be different. Get rid of all doubts. When you set yourself a high score, all around you will automatically agree with it, and no one else will impose their opinion on you. And here is the next card, which sums up this layout. The card advises you to listen to your soul. If you need to make a decision now, listen to your soul. It can be very difficult to understand what your soul is saying, but there is a very good way out of this situation. First, you make some decision guided by your mind. Then you listen to how your soul reacts to this decision. If your soul is happy, then the decision was made correctly. If you feel discomfort when the decision was wrong, the universe is advising you that at this moment only your soul, not your mind, can tell you the right decision. The soul has access to the information field and can find answers to many questions. The soul can also keep you from taking the wrong and dangerous steps. For example, if you usually always take flights easily, but now you feel uneasy, it is better to refuse the flight. Or, for example, you meet a guy. If after the first meeting you convince yourself of the need to continue communicating with him, it is better to give it up. Be sure that most likely nothing good will come out of the further relationship. I think you have figured out how to determine what your soul is telling you. Write your thoughts in the comments of this video. I would be very pleased to get feedback from you. And now I'll summarize today's reading. As the card shows, you are not at peace right now. Something is troubling you. The best way out of this state of mind is to put your home or workplace in order. This will give you a boost of energy. You must also get rid of all negative thoughts and any unnecessary plans and commitments. This will also give you a feeling of freedom. There will be a burst of positive energy. Thanks to this energy, and can easily solve the issues and tasks that are important for you now. Be sure to remember that you have a very strong protection and support of external forces now. You have a guardian angel. Be sure to thank him for his help. Always when something good happens to you, thank your guardian angel. This will make him even stronger. There is a person near you who is willing to support you. Perhaps it is a person who wants to become very close to you. Think about who that might be. If you want to build a trustworthy relationship with this person, be sure to show interest in him or her yourself. Talk to him or her about himself or herself, his or her plans, desires, and interests. The cards show that you are a strong and self-sufficient person. You can handle any task yourself. At this point, you need to listen to your soul in order to make the right decision. Your soul is always right. If your soul is comfortable and happy, your decision is right. My dear ones, I really hope that today's information has been helpful for you. As you have seen, you are not alone, you have support. This SWOT cares for you. It is very good when you have the opportunity to turn to the cards and ask your questions to the universe. Advice and clues from the universe help us in times of need. That is why I always invite you to attend our meetings. I will be glad to help make sense of your life situations. You can watch this video again. Pause the video as you watch each card. Think about what the card is telling you. That way you can get even more information for yourself. I will be very grateful for your comments. Write about how the cards helped you make sense of the situation. What did you enjoy the most? I wish you prosperity. See you again soon. Bye.